Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome or welcome back to Dawn Spiritual Guidance. It's your girl Dawn, and we got a message for you. Please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Welcome to your timeless collective message. All right. Okay, so what does the collective need to see, Holy Spirit? We have false flame. Or do we want this in reverse? Okay. I'm not feeling fulfilled in my life because of this false flame. I chase illusions to increase my self-worth, but I need to focus on what is real. Okay, so number 24, that reduces down to the number 6. All right, love, health, harmony, and healing here. And love doesn't just have to be romantic. It can be platonic too. So some of you guys, you're dealing with, although this says false flame, I'm going to also say karmic flame, okay? Flame cousin, twin flame, right? So this energy hasn't been a positive energy in your life, or you haven't been a positive energy in somebody's life, okay? Yeah, I never understood what people meant when they talked about mending relationships. However, since meeting you, I realized how much positive change we can create together if we fix this. So, a negative karmic twin flame of yours wants to patch things up with you, okay? Whether this is you or them, flip the energies as you see fit, put yourself on the side of the story as you see fit, okay? Now, the thing is that this energy who's a negative karmic twin flame of yours, well, looks like they're toxic, okay? Yeah. So just be mindful. Now, here's the thing, because everybody's dealing with some shit. Somebody that you were dealing with could have went towards who they thought was their twin flame, okay? And because they keep chasing this false flame illusion, the illusions to what they think is for them, or whatever the case may be, is causing more harm than good, right? So flip energies as you see fit. You could have been with your actual twin flame or twin soul, and something could have happened where they went towards who they thought were, was a better suit for them, or this is what you did, okay? Regardless of that, there was a connection. Things weren't going well between you and whoever they thought was better, okay? Because that's, regardless of who it was, somebody else thought that somebody was better than you. Somebody else thought you were dealing with someone who thought that somebody else was better than you. A better friend, a better partner, a better family member to be with, live with. Okay? Now, why? Why did this happen, Holy Spirit? I can't help but want you physically, emotionally, and spiritually. You're all I think about when I am alone and lost in my thoughts. Our twin flame connection drives me insane. Okay, so we have false flame here and we have twin flame here. Okay, this is the number 32, reduces down to the number 5. Okay, so 5 and 6. So somebody's dealing with a false flame and dealing with a twin flame. Maybe you guys don't know which is which, or whoever you were dealing with doesn't know which is which. Okay. Now, the fact that this came out in reverse, because this says false flame and it says twin flame. So somebody has this mistaken, okay? Whether this is you having this mistaken or whoever you're dealing with or dealt with had it mistaken. And again, your twin flame, twin soul, that could be a platonic or romantic type of thing. Okay. But whoever thought this person or, was their twin, and stuff like that, kept chasing, we chasing illusions, right? Because if it's bad, even if the person is your twin flame, if the connection is not healthy, we gotta drop it, and that's easier said than done. Um, whoever this energy is, like, they saying they think about you physically, emotionally, and spiritually, but it's still something up, because it's still in reverse. Okay, 63, 789. So, okay, I want to awaken your memories of us, but is it too late? Will you grasp the depth of our bond, our bond, or misunderstand my intentions? So, walls closing in. You see how this person looks like they're behind a jail cell? Removing obstacles that resulted in cultural differences or sexual orientation. A single soul divided into two separate bodies before reincarnation. Yeah, that's a I forgot what kind of journey, twin flame journey that's called. I'm gonna have to come back and talk about that one day. But anyways, yeah, so they want things, or you put yourself inside the story as you see fit. They want to heal things, okay? They want things to be healed. All right. But baby, that's gonna be up to you and God whether you feel like things can be healed, because for some people they feel like the bridges are burned. Right? Some people cross the line, but some people haven't, right? That's not the case for everybody. So make sure you take it back to God here, okay? Because God could be removing the obstacles, because this has been the case too, where there's been third-party situations that have broken up, like, and or have kept people from each other, being in union, okay? So I do know that in some retrospect, God is, clearing obstacles between you and whoever you are supposed to be with. If that's the case for some of you, that's not the case for all. Where somebody has been doing black magic, or they did something to keep a union from happening, or broke a union up to keep it from, going any further. Okay, that's for some people's cases here too. So what's the truth here? Like, what's the outcome of this? We have these false flames here. Somebody, mistaken, what somebody actually was, what they turned out to be karmic. They didn't ascend. Okay, so now what? Holy Spirit, now what? We keep replaying the same story over and over again, and it never ends well. When will we finally learn to break this cycle? Okay, we have the number 35. It reduces down to the number 30. I'm sorry, Lord, today. It reduces down to, I was going to say 38. It reduces down to number 8. Well, number 38 is 11, Ascended Masters. So some of you guys could be, select, very, very, very select few of you could be a reincarnated Ascended Masters here, okay? But 11, there is a door of opportunity that will occur, okay? God allowing. Where he will remove the obstacles here that's creating this. Well, what this is saying is that whoever you've been dealing with, right? Because this landed right in between the false flame and the twin flame in reverse. The twin flame in reverse is representing an actual twin flame who hasn't ascended. Like, they haven't ascended. This false twin flame in this storyline is kind of representing someone who thought someone was their twin flame, but no, they weren't the twin flame. And the twin flame that's in reverse represents an actual twin flame, but they're a karmic twin flame until they ascend, and that's if they do. And not the good kind of karmic, okay? And what this is saying is that you and whoever this is, in whatever way, shape, or form, have been playing a similar storyline out in multiple lifetimes, okay? So now we're tapping into past lives here. So there's some sort of different course of action that needs to happen and take place, okay, for there to be a different outcome, right? Instead of the one that we keep getting in every lifetime, or most lifetimes here. Okay, so I'm sorry for dragging you into this task. It feels like we're both pushing that boulder up the hill only to see it roll back down. Okay, unsettled sleep brings about fatigue and reduced alertness. Sleep becomes a portal to the realm of the hidden truth. So pay attention to what you're being shown in your dreams, okay? Some of you guys could be having sleep issues because of spiritual activity, all right? Make sure you're doing your cleansings and clearings, you know, in a routinely manner because the attacks have been attacking, okay? Spiritually, right? Warfare's been warfaring. So just keep up with your prayers and so on and so forth, right? But somebody could be losing sleep over everything that's been going on here, okay? And this also fell on memories. So somebody really wants to hone in on memories here, but you got to be careful of somebody trying to pull on your heartstrings just so they can come back in and try to do the same shit again. But also too, if the same storyline has been playing out in multiple lifetimes for you and whoever this is, there has to be a different outcome in this lifetime, especially if this is the last lifetime for some of you. So what's the guidance for moving forward with this information, God? Like, okay, so if they've been doing this lifetime after lifetime and they need a different outcome in this lifetime, what's the guidance on the steps that should be taken? Okay, we have overload. Process involves too many steps and slows down progress. Oh, some of you guys might be like overworking. Okay. Let's see. Too many tasks to handle and constantly overwhelmed. Too many responsibilities and not enough time to manage. There's no work-life balance. Okay. Okay, so there's little to no work-life balance, unity and diversity, embracing differences to create a harmonious and balanced partnership, divinely guided towards union. So you guys are bogged down by a lot of work here, okay? A lot of responsibilities in whatever way, shape, or form that looks like for you, okay? And this has been causing stagnancy, like it's been causing, like, you know, it's been making life unpleasant to want to live, you know, in a sense, because of the responsibilities and, you know, so on and so forth. And life is more than just responsibilities, y'all, right? We do have the number 54, that's the number 9. The number 20, that's the number 2. 74, that's 12-3. Embrace your uniqueness and offer it as a special gift to the world. Cherish yourself, recognize your inner beauty, embrace your worth. Okay, so we have, for you, we have a gift. So this is a gift coming in. Okay. Something, yeah, number 2, something that's going to be helpful here, because we have 2 here, we have 2 here. Right? Something that's going to be helpful, something that's going to be harmonious for you. Now, for some of you, yeah, okay, so this is you feel abandoned, okay? And this doesn't have to be the person that abandons you, unless you know that you abandoned someone, right? Flip the energies as you see fit, put yourself on the side of the story as you see fit. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind, okay? Some of you guys could be feeling like you've been putting a lot of effort in. It just feels like it's, you know, undervalued, not appreciated, right? Feels like, you know, enough is never enough. Okay, experiences genuine hurt and feels deeply betrayed, right? So, yikes. Someone chose money over love, because I just saw consumerism. And somebody seems to keep choosing money over love in these lifetimes here. So consumerism, I saw money, materialism, right? Consumption of materialism. So, and not saying that materialism is a bad thing, but it can be when you willing to do anything for it, right? 444 on the timer, as I just said that. And so this is giving me like the Jesus and Judas thing. Like, Judas had like the world in his hands being connected to Jesus, right? Like, Jesus was the gift, right? And I can't even tell you why Judas did it. Like, I forgot. But he ended up, if you watch the Passion of the Christ or just know the story period, he ended up betraying Judas. He ended up betraying Jesus for money. Like, it showed him in the Passion of the Christ making this deal, right? And telling the people where Jesus was located, right? And then next thing you know, the person is like throwing him a bag of coins, like gold, silver, and those times a lot, right? So, mind you, the moment he did that, he tried to get his shit back. Then he ended up leading them to where Jesus was. And then he gonna try to give Jesus a kiss after that. Tell me why Judas ended up unaliving himself. Because of, he couldn't handle the magnitude of what he did. Because you wanted gold and silver, and Jesus could have gave you the world, which is nothing, right? Because this is why it's important to treat people who are homeless and poor, perceived to be, right? Because they can be rich in spirit. With respect, because it can always be you, right? And now I'm not saying, if people disrespect you, hey, that's one thing, but like, you don't have a reason to be rude or something, it's nothing to be kind or just simply cordial, right? Treating a janitor the same way you would treat a CEO. This is someone here. Not only were they arrogant and cocky, they had no morals, no integrity. I'm hearing they do anything for clout. Okay, so that meant it. So what does that mean in this scenario? Meaning if they needed to cheat on you in order to get whatever they needed, they was gonna do it. If they needed to lie on you, put black magic on you, destroy you, hurt you in any way, shape, or form, they was willing to do it. Have sex with your best friend, they was willing to do it. How to get away with murder, they was willing to do it. If you get my drift. For the love of money is exactly what this is, okay? They forfeited the gift that could have brought them everything they wanted and more because it was given from God to something that was connected to the devil, where the devil ain't loyal to nobody. The devil was sit there and play you against each other. Okay? Right? You sitting up here and expecting loyalty from the most unloyal energies. Come on now. So something is about destiny here. Okay, 73:10. That's a cycle completion. So some sort of cycle completion here. Okay, and remember how we saw oath and a wedding dress, and now we see destiny here. Passionate love and strong desire bring you fulfillment and joy. So it is destiny for you to come into your destined union. Okay, according to God's will. Yes. All right. God has written you a new contract, if he has to, that is healthy for you, that you deserve. Okay. And you will have your loving, healthy family with your new traditions. If you, whatever the case may be, you're going to have your financial stability. If you feel like you don't have it, you're going to have whatever has not been taking place in each lifetime that has been needing to, because somebody keeps stealing shit or keep messing shit up or keep choosing wrong, whatever. Everything is going to be hashed out. You will have your happily everlasting. Okay. God's promise still stands regardless of what your physical circumstances are looking like. Okay. Remember, Jesus was able to conquer the world without even having to use black magic, right? Although they thought he was, because, they was being jealous and shit, but no, right? So you're going to get what you've been praying for. God's promise still stands. So keep hanging in there. I know shit's been rough. And thank you all for your love and support here. It is truly, truly appreciated. And always remember, you make your own decisions. Peace out. Deuces.